Pikmin is a series of real-time strategy games created by Nintendo. The games focus on the colorful plant-like creatures called Pikmin, which the player has to control in order to complete different objectives or overcoming obstacles while exploring the planet of PNF 404. The Pikmin have different abilities according to their color, and it is up to the player to manage them in a way that best utilizes these abilities. The first Pikmin game, simply called Pikmin, was released for the Nintendo GameCube in 2001. It revolves around main character Captain Olimar, who crashes on the strange planet PNF 404. Now he must gather all 30 missing parts of his spaceship before his life support runs out in 30 days. Luckily, the planet is inhabited by creatures called Pikmin who are ready to help Olimar. In the first game, they appeared in 3 different colors: red, yellow and blue. Depending on how many ship parts the player obtained within the time limit, you would get either the happy, bad or average ending. Upon release, Pikmin garnered very positive reviews. To date, 1.2 million copies of the game have been sold worldwide. After the success of the first game, it didn't take long for Nintendo to create a sequel in Pikmin 2, which came out in 2004. Pikmin 2 introduces the ability to control 2 different leaders at the same time, as a new character called Louie joins Olimar on his adventures on PNF 404. This time, Olimar and Louie return to PNF 404 to collect as many treasures as they can with the help of the Pikmin to save their employer from bankruptcy. Pikmin 2 also added white, purple and Bulkman Pikmin to the game, while also adding a 2-player battle mode. Pikmin 2 was widely praised by critics as being better than the first game, especially because it got rid of the 30-day time limit from the first game and improved the graphics. Later that year, Pikmin 2e was created for the Nintendo e-reader. The game was released exclusively in Japan in 2 series, including Pikmin 2e Collection Series 1 and Pikmin 2e Collection Series 2, and included 3 minigames. In 2008, Olimar appeared alongside the Pikmin in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Olimar was playable from the beginning of the game, and almost all of his moves included the Pikmin in some way. The Pikmin retained their unique abilities from the Pikmin games. However, the Bulkman was not included in this game. The game also contained a stage called Distant Planet, which was based on the Awakening Wood area from Pikmin 2. New Play-controlled Pikmin was a 2008 re-release of the first Pikmin game for the Wii console, introducing enhanced controls, slightly changed graphics, and new gameplay features. Most importantly, the game now saved day-by-day records of the player's playthrough, meaning that you were now able to restart the game at any given day in the past to correct mistakes. One year later, Nintendo also released a port of Pikmin 2 for the Wii called New Play-controlled Pikmin 2. The major improvement for this release was the improved controls made possible by the Wii system. However, the game was not released in North America until 2012, where it came out in the shape of a Nintendo Selects version. There are no differences between the 2 versions of the game. Pikmin Adventure is a minigame featured in Nintendo Land, which was released for the Wii U in 2012. Compared to previous Pikmin games, which are of a more slow, puzzle-solving nature, Pikmin Adventure is much more fast-paced and more of a straight-up action game. There was also a multiplayer mode, allowing up to 5 players to play at the same time. After having been in development since 2008, Pikmin 3 was finally released in 2013 for the Wii U. This time you were able to control 3 different leader characters at the same time, as Pikmin 3 introduced 3 new characters in Alf, Brittany and Charlie, who travels to PNF 404 to save their home planet from famine by harvesting seeds from the planet's fruits. Of course, the Pikmin arrive to help the 3 characters in their quest. 2 new types of Pikmin are introduced, a grey-colored rock Pikmin and a pink-colored winged Pikmin. Pikmin 3 received positive reviews praising the graphics and inventive gameplay, even though the game had reintroduced the criticized time limit aspect of the first game by having the player receive a game over if they run out of fruit juice. Olimar and his Pikmin were once again included as playable characters in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, while the Distant Planet stage from the previous game also returned in the 3DS version. However, there were also new additions in shape of the winged Pikmin, a new Alf skin, and a new Pikmin-based stage for the Wii U called Garden of Hope. Hey Pikmin is the most recent game in the Pikmin franchise. It is set to be released at the end of July for the Nintendo 3DS. Hey Pikmin is the first Pikmin game to not be developed internally at Nintendo. It is instead going to be developed by Arcest. The game is going to be different from the usual Pikmin game, as it will be a side-scrolling platformer. It will bring back Captain Olimar from Pikmin 1 and 2 and will of course also feature most of the previously seen Pikmin. A Pikmin 4 is also currently in development. As of yet, it is unknown when it will be released.